Welcome to another episode of Mental Wellness Insights. Today we have Lady Luciana from Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. She narrates to us her story. One moment she was well and up and about. The next moment her whole body was numb. She could not speak, neither could she see. Listen to her story. Blessings.
My names are Lucian Mwita. I am 52 years old and I live in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. Today, right now, I just wanted to talk about my recovery because it's not a sickness anymore. It was a sickness, but now it is a recovery journey. And I'm grateful and thankful to God because He has really gotten me from a very, 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 very bad situation until now I'm able to see, and talk and stand on my own. I started getting sick in 2003, February, and it was an issue to do with the digestive health, digestive system issues, and it brought me a lot of complications. And I'm grateful to God because when I started being sick, I was in a lot of pain. I used to feel a lot of stomach pain, and you can't believe one day I was in a lot of pain and I was lying down on the sofa and I cried. Those ones where you feel pain and you're like, Jesus! And I was like, Jesus! And you won't believe, like a few meters away, I believe it's Jesus. Others might believe something different. Everybody is allowed to believe what they want to believe. But me, I believe it was Jesus. Because when I said Jesus in pain, He lifted up His head and asked me, Robbie, why are you afraid? Don't be afraid. He told me that. Don't be afraid. And He told me, you will be sick for a long time, but you will get better. And then He told me to tell the people who are attending me, to tell my friends, and to tell the community around me that He is there. He listens. He is always there and He listens. So He told me to tell people to pray because He can actually hear them, what they pray. So, and after that was in last year, May. That was in May. When I had that encounter. Then I went to hostel in Aga Khan here in Dar es Salaam, and I was treated and I got better, but my whole body became numb, like from the neck downwards. It became literally, it could not move, it could not do nothing. Even the day I stayed in hostel, and the day I was released from hostel, the doctors said, this mama, we can't keep her here. We can't keep keeping her here because we are not treating anything. She's not having any problem. She does not have, when we take her measurements, she's fine. She does not have pressure. She does not have any sugary stuff or any other. We've done all the tests. So they got me out of the hostel and they put me in an ambulance and brought me home because I couldn't sit even on a chair. I was just lying down. So they put me on an ambulance, put me in and brought me back home. And I came and I started getting now just a normal treatment of, I couldn't eat. So they used to give me food with using a straw, or not food, fluids using a straw or a spoon. Yeah, that was in. So I stayed home I came home in August. because I was in hospital for almost 4 months. So in August, September, in October, that was last year, I dreamt that we were in Mkesha. I don't know what it's called in English, where you go worship at night, praise and worship. And then, so I dreamt that we were in a praise and worship station, and the same person who told me not to be afraid and I'll get better, my Jesus, came back and patted me here on the shoulder. Patted me, and when I turned, he told me, he did not talk too much. He just told me, your journey to recovery has started. That was in October. And in October, I started seeing light, because all this time I was blind. I couldn't see. I couldn't talk. I couldn't hear. I couldn't do anything. I was just... So I started seeing a bit of light from a distance. I started seeing a bit of light, a bit of light, a bit of light, and then I started seeing a person like you. I could look at you and see 4 or 5 people. But now I can see one person sitting there and looking very beautiful. And then I started talking, though I had to learn how to talk. I had to go to physiotherapists and psychotherapists, you know. I started hearing. Right now I can hear, I can talk, I can see. The only thing that I can do right now is stand, but I am grateful because despite the fact that I can't stand straight on my own, if I hold things and, you know, I can stand and I can hold the wall and walk. So it is a journey. And you remember, I was told not to be afraid. My journey is gonna be long, but I'm gonna be able to walk. So I believe that it's a journey that I'm on, and that with the time I will be able to walk. But right now, the only thing that I'm suffering right now is numbness. Like my whole, not my whole body, my knees and my legs feel like they're numb, like frozen, and a bit of shaking on the inside. Yeah, the shaking has reduced a lot, because I was told at first I could shake even when sleeping on the bed. They had to put pins on the side to cover me. They had to put pins on the side of the bed so that the sheet does not come off, because I was shaking my legs, my hands, everything was shaking. But right now, I'm not shaking. It's just me. You see, like right now, when I'm putting like this, I can feel myself shake inside. But a person who is outside does not see me, does not see the shaking. So for me, that is a wonderful and very great thing that God has done for me. And I believe that I'm going to walk, I'm going to stand up and walk and do my own stuff at my own time, in my own way, in my own thinking, in my own, I believe I've been created to, again, everybody is allowed to think what they want. I know that people who are gonna say that this is bullshit, this woman is, maybe a con woman or whatever. It is okay. You are allowed to have your opinion. And me, I'm allowed to believe that I've been created again. Because when I started getting sick and the digestive issues, I had a lot of weight. I had a lot of weight. I had 167 kgs. And right now I have 80 kgs. So I've like cut 87 kgs in, that was from last year, February, up to this time. So everybody is allowed to believe what they believe. And me, according to me, I believe I've been created a second time. I don't know why. I don't know why God did this to me, because it's only Him who can do this. He's the one who created me from the beginning, and He is the one who has kept me here up to this time. And one of the things that I want to do as thank you, as a thank you to God, is I want to build a hostel with an orphanage in it, so that I know that people who are sick, it's hard for them to get treatment, to get good doctors, to get medicine, to get facilities that help them. So the hostel that I'm going to build is going to basically help people who are in a difficult situation and they need to be given, some help. So basically, the money that they'll pay is for keeping on the lights and maybe paying the doctors. But for me, I don't think I want any profit from it, because it will be my way of saying thank you back to God, giving my thanks back to God for getting me where I am right now. Yeah.
Thank you for watching this episode. If you thought you had an issue, how do you compare your issue to that of Luciana? Yet, she can still smile and still glorifies God. Please subscribe, comment, give us a thumbs up, and click on the notification bell. Blessings.